Okay guys, so hello and welcome back to Black Ops 3. I am Ninja Andrew, and today we are going to be we're going to be continuing on with our adventure collecting the gold camo for every weapon that we possibly can. I will take a look, or I'll show you here what progress we've been able to make since yesterday. So we were working on the Pharaoh. And we got the gold. Sweet. Yeah, so I was able to get the gold. It was a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Definitely, like, I couldn't use the gun very well at range. I didn't feel like I could use it very well at close range, hip firing it. It just seemed like everything I tried with the gun just didn't work. So just not my favorite gun from the SMG class so far. So good thing I got it out of the way, because, you know, most of these other guns should be pretty much easier than this one to do anyways. So that's a relief. But we are continuing on with our adventure here with the Razorback. And because I completed the Pharaoh a little bit, I started working on the Razorback a little bit already to get some of the stuff out of the way. So we've got camos. We are working up towards the snow job with 30 headshots. So we're, it's just got some of the beginning work out of the way. We've got a few attachments here and whatnot. And we will continue on leveling it up and trying to go for those this morning. And then we also have 2 backup loadouts here. Actually, I could probably put one more thing on this one, can't I? Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'll put the suppressor on. Okay. So, 2 guns that I need long shot medals on. So if I end up getting on a match where I need to use them and I end up needing to switch with them, then I can just jump on those real quick. But we are going to jump into team deathmatch as per protocol. Oh, we've got a Blackjack on our team. Blackjack is the newest class in the game, and basically he's kind of like a specialist stealer. Like, he steals your special moves and your special weapons if he gets his power up on a, like, you have to get 5 kills in a row, which is the same as getting a UAV. And then instead of getting a score streak, you steal the power move or power weapon that the last character that you killed had, and you can, like, switch it up. If you kill another character, you can, like, decide, like, oh, do I want to keep the specialist weapon that I got off the last one, or do I want to use this new one? And you can keep doing that. So you could potentially, like, keep killing people until you find the right specialist move for you to get a bunch of kills with the one that you like, and then,
counter UAV inbound.
Use it when you get that particular one. So it's kind of an interesting, little mechanic that they've added to the game. Basically, like, the gameplay that I've seen of the character, it's like, other than killing those like the people with the gun, most of the kills that the people were getting were from the specialist weapons and specialist abilities. So he kind of is like a bit OP in that sense, because if, like, most of the stuff that you're doing, like, if you can continuously pick up specialist abilities and do them faster than anybody else can generate them, that gives you an advantage. So just something to be aware of when you're dealing with having a Blackjack player in your match. But luckily he's on our team,
Care package
so
inbound. UAV inbound.
No.
And the Razorback here is, like, the weirdest weapon that I have played with yet, because I thought I was going to hate this thing, and I actually don't mind it so much. It's actually a pretty good gun. a lot of the videos that I watched about, like, you know, oh, how does this gun stack up to other guns in Black Ops? Everybody's saying, like, that this gun is, like, the long-range SMG, and it does have, like, good long-range handling and, like, long-range to mid-range headshot capability. But the funny thing is that it's, like, it just feels super comfortable for hip firing as well, and, like, you know, in Drifter's video, he's like, oh, it has terrible close range. And it's like, actually, close range is not so bad. I just hip fired that guy's, you know, face from across the room.
Establish perimeter at 10,000 feet AGL.
So, I don't know if this is going to end up being the, like, the best feeling SMG. Hopefully not, because it's like, you would figure that some of the other guns would have similar characteristics, but it's like this gun just seems to like drop people pretty quick if you get, you know, the first shot on them. That is not to say that you will drop them every time. Alright, just keep running. Come on. There we go. Didn't want to get a shoulder shot there, that, you know. Sometimes the headshot detection in this game leaves a little bit to be desired. Oh. Like, there's something to be said for a gun that just works, you know what I mean? It does its job. You don't have to think too much, and I think what the thing is with this gun is that it fires like slow enough that you can like track a target with it while you're moving around pretty easily, and at the same time has enough damage that it's gonna drop them.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Which is a nice little combination.
UAV inbound. Exactly as briefed. Good work.
That was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh god. It's too bad they won't have my angle of this final shot here because it was just too good. Boom. That was pretty good though.
When I'm done, there won't be enough left to bury.
Of me or of you? Ha. Oh shit, we fought Phase Pomage guys, but not really. LOL. Where he was on our team. Okay. Oh yeah. Fast mags. Not really something that's going to be helpful at all to us. I don't really know how long it takes to reload though. I don't think it's very long though. Long barrel could be nice. Rapid fire. I'm curious about rapid fire in this game because I have a feeling that unlike previous games where like rapid fire would take a gun from average time to kill to fast time to kill, I think that for some guns now in this game it's like rapid fire can take your gun from being accurate to throwing off its accuracy, if you know what I mean. So it's like, depending on what range you're trying to fire at, it's really weird how, you know what I mean, like they'll say like, oh, laser sight's better for hip fire. Certain guns it is, and certain guns it's not. Certain guns, like, to maintain hip fire, you don't need the laser sight or don't want it on the you know what I mean, like it chokes up the fire too much. you know,
Team deathmatch.
for the range you're gonna be at. So it's just, it's,
Systems online. Power
if you're
levels at
choosing
100%.
attachments in
Blackout.
Call of
Mission clock
Duty,
is running.
you don't want to choose attachments based on necessarily what it says or what you think it does. What you want to base your, you know what I mean, attachment decision on is what does it actually do for you. So it's like, if you are like, oh, I'm shooting this gun, and when I shoot it, you know, it's firing all over the place, and I need to make it more accurate so that I can, you know, get more concentrated fire on an enemy and kill them. That's what you're thinking in your head. So you're like, okay, let me put the laser sight on, because right, that's going to choke up the hip fire. Well, you know what I mean? It's like, now you may have made it harder for you to hit an enemy because your spray is so tight, and or the hip fire reticle has been tightened up so much that it's like harder to aim at what you're trying to hit. And then at the same time, it's like there's a lot of recoil, so like your gun is bouncing all over the place when you go to try and aim down sights anyways. So it's like, then you gotta realize that it's like, maybe I aim down sights more than I realize. If your gun bouncing around is a problem because you were trying to do something and you made your gun better for hip firing, which doesn't make it better for aiming down sights. And it's just like little things like that, or like, you know, maybe in order to make the gun so that it fires a little bit more slowly, or tightens up the accuracy, maybe the best attachment is actually something like the silencer, because it slows down the bullets a little bit, you know? And it's like, oh, no. Okay, so extended mag would be good on the bullets quickly. So that's going to be one that I will throw on just to make it cook. You know, it can fry an egg, can cook your bacon, but can it make breakfast? That is the real question. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, don't be trying to do your crazy jump. What are you doing, bro? Don't tase me, bro. It's not cool. Aw, man. Aw, man. So it's like, you know, when I'm picking my attachments, or when I pick a sight or a scope or whatever, I'm always picking it based on like what my requirements are. Like, I'll throw a reticle on a gun if I think that it's gonna get me something. If the reason I have this one on is to help get me headshots. Whoa, whoa, buddy, you gotta check behind you. That is your job. You can't just be walking around, looking around like you're taking a waltz into, you know, a waltz down the summer lane, and you know, or a waltz through the forest. It's like, Jesus, man, that guy like completely oblivious to the fact that he had somebody stalking him from behind, and then it's like, and then he's in the way. Like, perfect.
Hostile UAV spotted.
Inform Seraph kill.
See if we can hit this. Oh. And like, another example that I'll give is like, oh, you want the hip fire spray to be tighter or whatever, and then you do that, And then it's like, but then when you're shooting, your gun is just like shooting all over the place and stuff like that. It's like, or you put rapid fire on a gun thinking that it's going to improve the kill time, and it just makes your gun like less accurate. It's like, those are the things where you have to like actually realize what it's done and be like, oh yes, this is something I need to change. One of the biggest things as well, okay, something that I've realized specifically with this gun that I'm using, and I'll check the comments in just a second here, but just want to get this idea out of my brain before I forget it. But one of the things I've realized about this game in particular that like none of the people who make videos talk about is like, what does it actually feel like to be shot by the gun that you're using? Because they'll tell you like, oh, this weapon fires at 800 RPM and has a kill death, or like a, you know, 4-shot kill distance and 4